Every year I write a list of 100 things I would like to do in my year. They're fairly low stakes and I don't put too much pressure on myself. They're not so much resolutions as just ideas of a way that I want to frame my year. So at the lowest stakes end, I have things on there like watch a sunrise and stroke a cat, because I think it's not a good year if I haven't stroked at least one cat or watched at least one sunrise or sunset. But this year, one of the things that I have on my list, and it makes me a little bit nervous, is that I want to camp every single month, but I also wanted to camp in the snow. It's only the 2nd of January, but the snow is heavy and there's an amber warning out for Aberdeenshire. So it seems like the perfect excuse to try it out, try and camp in the snow. My tent is not suitable for camping in the snow. It's only 3 seasons, but I'm literally just camping in our garden. So I'm gonna literally shove it full of the warmest, coziest things. We'll have our hot water bottles, and I'm right next to the house if I get too cold. I keep saying we because I might have convinced my husband to sleep outside with me, but he's not convinced. I've told him I'm going to make it so cozy that he'll never want to sleep inside again, but that's quite a promise. Anyway, this is the first time I've ever set up my tent in the snow, and it's fairly deep, so let's see how I get on. One reason I've never been super keen on this tent is I'm out of breath. It's so hard to put the poles in. In fact, that's the first time I've ever managed to put the poles in successfully without my husband's help. But one of the conditions in, like I'm perfectly happy to sleep out here on my own, but I just think the experience would be a little nicer if he was out here with me. So I was like, oh, don't worry, I'll do everything myself. Like, don't worry, you don't need to come outside. I'll make it cozy. I'll put up the tent in the snow. So I was like so determined to do it myself, and I did it. But I just think, like, I used to do all of this kind of, I used to do a lot more adventuring stuff in general, but I used to do most of it by myself. And there's no way, like, if I had have had that tent on my own, that I would have been able to manage alone, and I don't like that. I think a tent it needs to be sturdy, absolutely, but I need to be able to get it up on my own, and I don't think I'm weak. I think I'm fairly like average strength, so yeah, not keen. And we were actually going to retire this tent because it's a little mouldy inside in the inner, because we struggled to look after it when we were living in our inner city urban apartment, and I think because we didn't love the tent, we didn't look after it as much as we should have done. So yeah, it went a little bit moldy. I was going to retire it. I was actually going to make a rain-proof outer jacket out of the outer layer because that's fine. And I didn't want to waste the material, especially as I couldn't donate it due to it being a bit moldy. I didn't just want to throw it in the dump. So looks like there's still some life in it. I won't retire it just yet, but definitely when we have a new tent for later in the season, I'll be making something brand new out of the outer. Ridiculously excited already, but let's get the cozy stuff inside. It's supposed to be currently 1 degree, but feels like -8, but I don't believe that. I'm way too warm currently for it to be feels like -8. Honestly, I am always racing the light when I'm filming my videos at the moment, but it looks like it's going to be a beautiful little sunset. I'm super happy and excited, but I'm not going to bullshit anyone and say that coming in here the sheets are really cold. I feel warm, and I think that with all of these layers and with the hot water bottles that I'll be able to warm this place up fine and get a good night's sleep. But I am a little bit worried about Matthias' reaction. He has said that he'll sleep outside with me, but I don't think he's as joyful about the idea as I am. So he's gonna try, but I think he's gonna come in and feel the sheets and just wonder what the hell he's agreed to. But I also I'm finding it really relaxing. I can hear the snow still falling, and when I came out there was a little, like, tiny little snow drifts up the side of the tent, so it's really exciting for me. I know anyone else watching it that has like full-on proper adventures is probably going to be watching this thinking like camping overnight in your own garden in the snow is just ridiculous. But I don't know, it's just different. It's just a super fun, whimsical, joyful thing for me to do, and I'm looking forward to the night. I've got Beowulf with me, so I'm looking forward to reading a little bit of that and just settling in for the night. I slept fine. It was I was plenty warm enough. It got to minus 0.06 last night, but I just like it hurts my back now. Yeah, sleeping in a bed is now barely comfortable for my back, but sleeping in a tent is not comfortable for my back anymore. But yeah, fine, good night. We were warm enough. We definitely had a lot more snow overnight. I'm not sure how many centimeters, but yeah, it was cool.